was the season of summer. The sun was blazing, and intense heat could be felt everywhere. Whether humans or animals, everyone was troubled by the harsh weather. Yet, even in these difficult conditions, tiny ants remained busy with their work. They walked in long lines, carrying food back to their homes. Some carried grains of wheat, some had lentils, and others carried rice grains on their tiny heads. They were preparing for the coming winter, because they knew that working on time is true wisdom. Near their path stood a shady tree, surrounded by soft green grass. And under that tree lived a careless and mischievous grasshopper. The grasshopper spent his entire day playing, dancing, and singing. He had no worries and no plans for the future. Whenever he saw the ants working hard, he laughed and said, "Hey, foolish ants, why do you work so hard? Come, enjoy life with me. Sing, dance, and have fun." But the ants ignored his words and continued their work quietly. They knew that wasting time today brings trouble tomorrow. Days passed and soon summer came to an end. Winter slowly arrived. Cold winds began to blow, and the world turned freezing. Now that same grasshopper, who once sang and danced all day, was hungry and freezing. He had nothing to eat, no shelter, and no one to help him. Shivering in the cold, he sat alone and cried. At last he remembered the ants. With great difficulty, he gathered courage and went to their home. In a weak and humble voice he said, "Oh, hard-working ants, I am very hungry. I have nothing to eat. Please help me." The ants stayed silent for a moment. Then one ant said, "Aren't you the same grasshopper who used to laugh at us? When we were working, you were busy playing. Now tell us, whose fault is this?" The grasshopper felt ashamed. He lowered his head and admitted his mistake. With a heavy heart, he turned to leave. But the ants had kind hearts. They felt pity for him and called him back. They shared some of their food from their hard-earned storage. The grasshopper's eyes filled with joy. At that moment, he made a promise to himself that he would never be careless again and would always work on time. Remember, hard work at the right time leads to success, and laziness always brings regret.